U.S. election. Donald Trump defeats Nikki Haley in New Hampshire.
North Korea fired missiles into the Yellow Sea. South Korea increased surveillance.
The Prime Minister directs proactive prevention of severe cold in the north.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. Donald Trump won the Republican primary election in New Hampshire on January 23rd, reinforcing his significant support within the party. This victory is a crucial boost for Trump.
Preliminary vote counting results in New Hampshire state showed that Trump won 54.7% of the votes, and former U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley had 43.6% of the votes. Nikki Haley is the last major rival to Trump in the race for the Republican nomination after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis dropped out of the race last weekend. According to experts, the above result is a dangerous step backward for Nikki Haley. At the same time, observers evaluate Trump's 2 consecutive victories in the primary as a sign that he will almost certainly become the official Republican candidate running for President of the United States in 2024.
On January 24th, the South Korean military reported that North Korea fired several cruise missiles into the Yellow Sea. This marked Pyongyang's first cruise missile launch since September of last year.
The missile launch took place days after Pyongyang announced it was conducting an underwater nuclear weapons system test, in response to joint military exercises by the US, South Korea and Japan. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, JCS, said the missiles were fired at about 7 a.m. on January 24th. However, JCS did not give details, saying it was conducting analysis on this launch. At the same time, the JCS also said that the South Korean military is coordinating closely with the U.S. to monitor signs of North Korean provocations.
In the winter of 2023-2024, the North is facing its coldest weather. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has issued Official Telegraph No. 8, calling for proactive measures to prevent and combat the severe cold.
Most provinces and cities in the northern region have a temperature threshold below 10 degrees Celsius. The coldest is Mao Sun Peak, Lang Sun, -2.5 degrees Celsius. The Prime Minister requested ministries, branches and localities to take proactive measures to protect agricultural production, especially ensuring the health and safety of people, especially the elderly, children and the vulnerable. At the request of the Prime Minister, leaders of provinces and cities need to direct local authorities to closely monitor and update weather developments and notify and guide people.
Coming up next are some updated news.
The Department of Overseas Labor Management, Ministry of Labor, War, Invalids and Social Affairs, has issued a warning about the appearance of a number of individuals and organizations illegally recruiting workers to work in Korea. Accordingly, the department has not received and approved labor supply contracts of any service businesses to send workers to work in Korea in the fields of housekeeping, cleaning, cooking and hotel staff. However, some individuals and organizations have arbitrarily advertised and recruited workers to work in Korea for the above occupations. These are all fraudulent recruitment advertisements.
Nghệ aims to completely end the problem of illegal fishing vessels by April 2024. However, through checking Nghệ IUU implementation process, the number of fishing vessels that lost connection was quite large, nearly 300 vehicles. The district people's committees have worked with the violating ship owners to clarify the cause, and at the same time requested units to provide cruise monitoring equipment. Nghệ determines that in the coming time, it will proactively review records, investigate, verify, and completely punish cases of violating fishing vessels. Along with that, increasing the time and innovating methods to create a breakthrough in combating IUU exploitation in the near future.
Vietnam has secured a spot in the top 5 destinations in Asia for Lunar New Year, according to the recent Agoda data. Alongside Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, Vietnam is set to welcome a significant number of tourists from the Asia-Pacific region during the festive period. The preferred domestic destination for international visitors during Tết include Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, Nha Trang, Hanoi, and Phu Quoc. Currently, Korean tourists are leading the pack in terms of visitors to Vietnam during the Lunar New Year, followed closely by tourists from China, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. The upcoming Tết season is expected to be bustling for Vietnam's tourism industry. In the near future, probably irrigating rice field could earn carbon credits on the global market. This is the great news for rice farmers overall, especially those in Nghệ An. A collaborative project aimed at issuing carbon credits by reducing methane emissions in rice cultivation is set to be implemented in Vietnam, with guidance from a unit funded by Japan International Cooperation Agencies. The initiative focuses on employing water regulation techniques in rice fields to decrease methane emissions, serving as the foundation for issuing carbon credits. That directly benefits rice farmers based on the number of credits they earned.
Production with the goal of reducing methane emissions in the field will be good for rice growth and reduce pests and diseases. Furthermore, when farmers are granted carbon credits, they will be able to trade on the international market.
In Nghệ An, the carbon credit creation program will cover nearly 6,000 hectares of rice in Nam Dan, Nghi Lộc, Hưng Nguyên, Đô Lương, and Dien Châu districts. Nam Dan district, with its most 7,000 hectares of rice per crop, will serve as a pilot location for creating carbon credits in rice cultivation. To ensure the success of the pilot program, Nam Dan district will provide relevant knowledge to the local community.
The district will organize training for commune-level agricultural officers, deploy the model on large sample fields, then train people and replicate on a large scale.
Looking ahead, the creation of carbon credits will extend beyond rice cultivation to include other crops such as corn, sugarcane, tea. This expansion is expected to increase farmers' income and enhance the overall value of agricultural production. This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.